which is the more standard pick on Blood Covenant, and indeed most of the maps right now, the Ranger Visor clutch combination. I'm super excited for this game. These are two players that are at the top of the European scene on the kind of day in, day out community cups. It's a real hard call for me to say that I think Raisy's going to win, but it could honestly go either way. I wouldn't take my word for it necessarily.
Well, Raisy's the only person to be undefeated in groups. Went 3-0 yesterday, and didn't really look very vulnerable. Yeah. No, he's the only one to go 3-0.
No, Zon went 3-0 as well.
Oh wait, you're right.
I am right.
Wait, are you right?
I can hear papers shuffling here. Quickly, this is the one. Guys, the Beat Invitational, day 3. We're in the second semi-finals now with Raisy and Cypher, and First Blood is spilled in 8 seconds as a slightly surprising clutch first pick from Raisy. He kind of mixes and matches it a lot of the time. And again, Cypher with a visor, he should really have been able to anticipate the start a little better than he did.
Well, through my extensive calculations, I have confirmed that you are indeed right. Both of these players, Strawn and Raisy, did win 3-0 in their groups. But Raisy looked more convincing, I'd say, in his group.
Double Still trying to hold on to it.
I'm holding on to something.
Ooh, both with the mining drill. Lots of lasers coming out from Cypher. Did quite a lot of damage to return fire on that rail, but certainly Raisy with the advantage. Also on the hourglass side of the map too.
Oh, it's also on the clutch side of the map as Cypher just rushes in and Raisy says, you know what? Thanks for another kill, man. I'm gonna back away and head over towards LG now and take this really champion lead.
Yeah, I don't get why Cypher did that. There was a big stack advantage for Raisy, and he really had to get some more initial damage to make that fight close.
Well, I mean, it caught us off guard. I almost guarantee it caught Raisy off guard too, even though we have X-ray to see him coming in.
Oh, it did. It did, but his nail gun out.
Oh, my.
Knew that he was weak. That was a sick rail from Raisy. And he should have just heard him.
Yeah, and Cypher's got to do something big to get back into this round. Only a minute 30 in. Heavy and Mega are still really close, so Cypher can almost guarantee himself a pickup if Raisy lets him. And you know what? Raisy's not.
Round 1 complete.
That was
what a rail.
Very convincing.
Prepare to fight.
Yeah, if Raisy's gonna keep aiming like this throughout the series, it might be very different to how I expect. But you know what? Cypher's also an absolute aim god. Let's see what happens when he gets a chance to really shine in it. Raisy is gonna go clutch first again, and this time Cypher doesn't walk into the turbulent area of rocket launcher.
He took a lot of damage from the heavy machine gun from Cypher. Shield comes out. He's gonna miss the rail. Dart comes through, and the dart actually was taken. The rocket's gonna land again, and the rail. Raisy doesn't have the kill just yet. 15 HP left.
He's going into the zoom as well, looking to see where's he gonna be. He's not gonna persist with it. And he just heard the dial getting used actually. Oh, the rail. He's gonna go through again. Very risky to do so.
He's got his shield back up, most importantly too, and Cypher is not healthy at all. Mega not taken for Raisy. Slow down the pace a little bit here. I think Cypher, he did actually rocket jump up there.
Yes.
And Raisy's he's just waiting. He's waiting for that potential drop for a kill. He's waiting to pick up that light armor, and he's waiting for this next fight to break down.
Careful moving around the corners as well. Knows if he gets close, that dire orb could be the end of him. He is a big target for that. Oh my god, that rail was insanely close.
Well, close doesn't cut it in Quake Champions right now. Mega gonna be secured for Cypher.
The pre-fire's here. He hadn't even moved around the corner. It's as if he's playing Visor or something like that. I think Cypher's like, what the hell is going on at the moment?
Oh, he's fully stacked back up on armor though. Amount of time and amount of damage he hasn't taken in the last 30 to 45 seconds allowed Raisy to get restacked. You see Cypher moving on the map as well.
Yeah, Cypher's he's just as happy to play it slow as well. Oh. As he just jumps up the bounce pad. But he gets away for the moment.
I like Raisy's choice to not shield and go in, by the way, at pillars. Because of that Dire Orb, Cypher can easily escape that shield and just pretty much waste that cooldown for him. So hold on to that shield. Maybe over towards heavy is the place he wants to fight, if anything, because at least he could rocket jump back up.
He's had to use the shield, though, to get the heavy without taking another rail. He would have been on about 10 points of health otherwise. He's got a lot of hourglasses around him, but he doesn't want to fight. He doesn't even seem concerned about doing damage at the moment. It's just about surviving the next 10 seconds.
It looks like he'll be able to do that too. Especially with Cypher not having Dire Orb up.
Where's he gone? Is he down by LG? Oh no, he's on the bridge.
I mean, considering the pace of that first round into second,
yeah,
much slower. And Raisy should know Mega's up in just a few seconds time, so he's probably gonna stick around for this one. Maybe try to force the fight. Where are you gonna run here, Cypher? He has a Dire Orb, but the Dire Orb didn't get as far as he wanted to, but the teleport will be there. Now it comes down to a battle of rails. Who's gonna hit the most shots? And so far, it's gonna be Raisy with the 200 damage being done and the health pool he had from the Mega, but it doesn't matter. Cypher connects on the retreat out of Raisy. And Cypher's been able to battle the robot and come out alive.
Really important shot by Cypher. He's bought a bit of space while he stacks up, gets himself the heavy armor. So he's looking good once again. But he has just used the orb. I wonder if Raisy heard that, actually. I didn't hear it on my end, but can't be certain.
Yeah, but we're also talking, so it's hard to hear the game sometimes. Like the way Raisy's moving here through the low ground too, dodging away from the shotgun, not picking up anything to give away his position. And going back to the Raisy spot. The health pool in the middle.
1 minute warning.
And it's funny that it actually just might come down to these two champions and these two champions only, without any kills in this round.
I don't think that's even too bad for Cypher, the way he's playing at the moment. He's actually quite free to move around the map as much as he wants. And as I said before, Clutch is stronger on other maps. You need to see some of that long-range entry damage again from Cypher. He should know exactly where he is. Goes with the rail following the rocket. Shield is down. This is now great for Cypher.
I'm on his point of view here. And keep in mind, Corrupted Keep will be next. And as you've coined it, Raisy's Keep.
That's it. It will be impressive to see Cypher taking that one. So
Yeah.
getting a strong start to the series on Blood Covenant will be ever so important.
Exactly. So we're definitely going to hit the sudden death now. I am still being picked up. I think Cypher might go to challenge on Mega, and that bounce away was pretty insane. He's able to create some distance yet again. The shield now has come back up for Raisy. Raisy's not looking to fight anytime soon, looking to pick up that Mega, looking to come back and maybe have some sort of advantage into this fight. Cypher's got to be careful now. The shield's being used, it's being chased away. Dire comes through and he does escape.
Brilliant move, Cypher. That was really nice. He got a bit of damage, manages to escape, still has good health stack, so he doesn't have to worry about a stray rail or anything like that hitting him, at least not right away. But he's not able to follow up. Like, he's making lots of good initial moves and counter moves, but he's not really taking that next step to get the kill.
Well, Cypher's got to do it again. Third time, I think third or fourth time he's had to deal with the shield in this round.
What, a few times now, yeah, definitely.
And Raisy waiting towards Catacombs, not going to connect that rail shot, but now Cypher knows exactly where he is. He almost has him locked in, but a good retreating rail out of Cypher and out of Raisy. That's some equal damage apiece. Cypher's got control of these pickups, like every single one of them.
Yeah, and as long as he does keep controlling that, then it's going to be really hard for Raisy to feel safe coming back in. And that Dire Orb is up very often. And it's really a huge tool for Cypher. So every time he uses that Dire Orb, he's got to really make sure, alright, what is the value I'm getting from this? Because if it's not to either countering Clutch or attacking Clutch, he can't really justify using it.
Seems like Raisy's waiting for his moment, though.
Yeah.
He's given up control of all of these items for a while now. But it seems to be okay. He's not getting caught out too much. Cypher's not able to close that distance as easy as you'd like to. And Raisy's looking for that one opportunity. Yeah, exactly.
The thing, Raisy's not exactly just staying in one place. He's moving around the map a lot, but he's doing it very quietly. And it's kind of, I don't know if it's making Cypher feel uncomfortable or uneasy, but Cypher's got to do something about this soon.
Oh.
He didn't see him there. He doesn't know that he's there. He'll find out now. He will get himself the heavy. He's still got a great stack going, and he's going to rocket jump up knowing that that shield is down soon. That's good damage from Cypher.
And Raisy wants to position himself around the Mega 2 up in 1 second time. He's gonna actually go for the bounce. He's gonna be able to secure this one, and now Cypher's got to back away. He's got Dire Orb up. He does connect onto Raisy's backside.
Big
Still,
rail.
no kill.
Very big rail. And again, such an important position for Cypher. Cannot give away this heavy. He's even going to go through, but the shield is going to be up in a moment. He's got to back off a little bit, even if he's got a huge stack advantage. You need that Dire Orb, and it could be a really anticlimactic round for Cypher if he just goes into a fight without it available.
Could be anticlimactic for both players, to be honest. If Cypher does get the Dire Orb kill, it could be over just like that. And in a sudden death, it's 3 minutes in.
That would be very climactic, I think, for Cypher. He'd be very happy to get that. It's like, let's just get it done with. Oh, good return rail from Raisy. Although it impacts him a lot more. Like, Cypher's not really phased. It forces him to turn his back and gets a little bit of damage behind. That's quite nice. Oh, the rail is going to hit just in time. Raisy, again, he's got to buy more time. And we've been using so much time on this round anyway.
Considering the first round was a 3-0. Go into this round as we're in our almost 9th minute.
He could have chased that. He definitely could have chased that, but you can tell that Cypher's taking care. He doesn't want to do anything that's too risky.
Mega up right now, too. Oh, Cypher's finally going to catch him out in the catacombs. And again, major control being given back to Cypher, but no real engagement still happening.
That Dire Orb was used, and you could see that Raisy wanted to pounce towards it, because if he went through on that, he was very, very vulnerable. And right now, he still doesn't have it. He has to kind of rocket jump away. I'd like to see the rocket jump from Cypher, but he's not doing it. And all of that was dictated on Cypher using that one misdirecting Dire Orb. He had to rocket jump out of there, otherwise he was going to get chased down. And it's almost as if Raisy's patience, like, I don't think he would have ever run out of patience, whereas it looked like Cypher was trying to force some situations and experiment a little bit more.
Well, I mean, he's been using that Dire Orb quite a few times that round. We're over towards Mega where he picks it up and Dire Orb's the other direction.
Yeah.
He's even done that towards Heavy, I think, once or twice, so it's definitely something he's been doing over and over and over again. It looks like Raisy just was able to capitalize off it this time. Mega's there. He does get the Dire Orb on top of it, but I don't think he picks it up, and Raisy gets the kill. And it took over 9 minutes to get 1 frag last time. This time it took 30 seconds.
Let's say. He should be able to get the follow-up on this, though, quite nicely. A lot of damage done, though, by Raisy all of a sudden. Rail misses. Shotgun takes him down, but he's got very little to work with.
39 HP in a dream. 5 seconds on Mega. It looks like Raisy's been able to get here with Nyx. 9 HP left. Out of Ghost Swap. You see he's hit one more rail and Cypher does escape somehow.
I don't know how he made it around that wall. That was extraordinary. And he's like, oh, okay, I know you're up there. Quickly, where are the health bubbles? I've got a shield back up, but still, even if he puts the shield up, he can't attack because his shield will go down for a moment, and Raisy will be waiting for that to shoot. This is looking better for Cypher now.
It's a good rail. Very good rail to Raisy. Take away all that armor that Cypher did have. And the timings on these pickups could allow Raisy to get aggressive with this Ghost Walk. But like I said, he's going to watch out for the shield that is available for Cypher. They should just trade positions to see here. Raisy going over towards Rocket. Shield going to be used. Heavy's up. And Raisy, he must have wall jumped to get that kill.
He must have. I don't know how he got that otherwise, because he looked like he was so far down from the bridge already. That was an insane... It must have been an insane shot.
Well, going over to Raisy now, since we have Nyx. Double rail missed. Not going to miss the third, though. Third time's going to be the charm, and... Looks like Cypher's had enough. He's going to back way over to Heavy. Raisy's rails have been generally on point so far today.
Almost connecting with that one. He's going to actually... I thought he was going to fully attack, but he gets him with the LG. Can he follow up with a rail shot? He drops down to the health bubble. Raisy's actually weaker, though, than Cypher. And if Raisy gets the kill, he wins map 1. Oh my god. That rocket sent him flying, and Cypher knew exactly where he was, so he's now tied up the champion score. Ranger versus Visor.
Ooh. Alright, good start by Raisy. Another great shot by Raisy. Cypher on 10 seconds till that person sights up. And I don't think he can really bother to go for Mega unless he gets some good damage on his Raisy right now to stop him from being able to secure it. Comes the teleporter. And the fadeaway rocket Cypher! Holy!
Round 3 complete.
God,
That was a risky play from Cypher. Yeah, pretty much. That was a very aggressive play from Cypher, but it was kind of like
Round begins in.
a typical Cypher double back, but again, you don't expect it when he's that weak.
Yeah, not at all. And considering he was down quite a bit in that round. Raisy going back to the clutch. Cypher back on the Ranger. Looks like Cypher started over towards Heavy, went towards Rail, and dropped. And Raisy's looking for the Rail himself. I don't think Cypher has rockets, does he? No, he doesn't.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at Raisy.
No,
He does now.
Yeah, I checked just to make sure.
It's nice to see Cypher getting into this map, though. Wouldn't have expected a 3-0 on any maps between these two, if I'm honest. Raisy backs out, can get himself the armor. This is looking good. We know already that if Cypher's able to shake him off a lot of that armor, then it kind of removes a lot of the Raisy confidence in his clutch play. And it will go back to the sort of slowish style second round that we would have. But they might run into each other there. Raisy's above him. Raisy's got information, Cypher lacking it.
We're looking for Cypher. Raisy doesn't have the shots right now. Misses that Rail. He's gonna rocket jump up. Does he expect Raisy right there? Well, there's the shield coming in. And Raisy scared to go for the push. A little bit afraid of that Dire Orb.
Yeah, he's respecting it, definitely. He hits an amazing rocket, though. He's following up with the LG. LG is going to absolutely melt Cypher in that instance. Didn't need the shield for that. Cypher's going to find him. He's going to go in with the shield and the shotgun. He's going to go up, find him. Is he doing enough damage? Wow, the long range from the bottom to the top of the shotgun. And still finds at least 40 damage then.
40 damage shaft shot. It's pretty ridiculous. Ah, it's a 100 damage rocket. Raisy has to ghost walk into the health bubbles, gets caught in the corner. Cypher not able to finish off the kill just yet, but that might have been enough.
Oh my god.
Can he hit one more shot? Yes, the nail gun comes in, and now Cypher has the champion lead 2 minutes in.
Good chase from Cypher. Yeah, we might well do. Just as it almost seemed certain that we were going to get a 3-0, Cypher's just spun this map on its head. Still a bit of time away from getting that shield up. I wonder if Raisy wants to go aggressive now, or... Well, that seems to be question answered for us. He's taking his time. Going towards Mega. Right, he's going to leave. He knows he can't challenge over there, and Cypher's not able to stay on the pillars.
He's been able to, at least just with his presence alone, force Raisy back to secure the Mega. Yeah, a little bit of damage from that rocket, but a nice rail again out of Raisy. Trying to continue to apply this damage. Raisy's got to be careful. He doesn't have an escape path here. The Dire comes through, actually drops down below.
Whoa.
I thought he didn't have an escape pattern there, but he does.
You said that, and I was absolutely on board with what you said. that was a pretty awesome escape from Raisy. He's weak though, and the rocket meets him at the bottom. Can't keep that jump going across, and it is 2-2. Cypher still looking to win his map pick.
And again, to reiterate, with Cryptic Keep come up next, it's almost definitely needs to be a map that Cypher does secure.
That's pretty low.
I'm not saying Cypher's bad at Cryptic Keep, but
We just know how good Raisy is.
Yeah, exactly. So Cypher back on Ranger, Raisy back on Clutch again. And they're already going to be right off the bat. Dire Orb's still available. Cypher being very smart, holding on to this, wait for that shield to be used. I like how he kind of waits with the orb, because we haven't seen Cypher really try to commit with any kills with it, especially like early on. Obviously, you don't want to lose that champion that can do so well against Clutch, but he always uses it to escape, it seems.
Yeah, he has to. We know that second round where he died having used the orb for a different reason. He's got to make sure it is for escape. And we can see quite clearly when he's using it for escape, he's doing it very well. So, no reason to get sort of power hungry with that ability.
Oh, that's a big robot. Yeah, you definitely get the distance he wanted. This should be Cypher dead.
Bit of a hiccup. Even missing or hitting the rail didn't even mean much just then. He was just not prepared for Raisy to be that close.
Yep. And the orb not getting as far away as he was hoping to with it either. I mean, he would have landed on the bridge. Or rocket jump back to the bridge.
That was a pretty insane shot from Cypher, actually, that rocket. Momentarily gave him an advantage. Cypher needs to, even if he slow plays for the next minute or two, he needs to somehow get rid of Raisy's clutch. Or make it so that he can get the frag. And this armor's not up for a couple of seconds. If Cypher can get it, it'll help a lot. He's got the LG and he can chase a little bit, but Raisy realizes he's lost the armor. He can't go in for it.
Oh, that's about 120 damage done. Raisy, this should be the end of him. Cypher gets the kill. But Cypher's not healthy. Mega's going to be up and he should be able to secure this one in time. But Raisy switching to the Nyx. Not going for the Ranger.
Early position on Heavy was really nice from Cypher. He could just kind of block the pickup from Raisy. Shield's going to get used though as he waits for this next armor. Make sure that he can set up and isn't waiting around trying to pick up the scraps on the map. So it's a risky use of the shield, but I think overall it's going to be good value for him.
How's Raisy going to go about using the Nyx against Clutch? Obviously, Clutch can do really well against her. The fact that you can see where she is whenever she does stealth.
It's a good question because he's usually very aggressive with the Ghost Walk, and now I think he's not going to be alive. Unless Cypher allows him. But he's already moved across. He's going to hit one rail. I'm very surprised Cypher didn't want to commit to that fight.
We'll tag along with Raisy now just to see what happens. Great little jump off the column as well. Helps him dodge some damage from a rocket there. Gets Mega himself. Trying to compete and stack here, which obviously really hard to do against the Clutch. 5 seconds on Heavy.
Yeah,
looks
good
like
luck.
Raisy's set up for it too.
I think he heard Cypher out of position a little bit for the Heavy, so he's like, right, I'm going to quickly nab that. And I'm going to get out there before I get forced to use the Ghost Walk.
Time is starting to run a little bit thin too. So maybe Nyx v Clutch is the final matchup we're going to see in this series since it's tied 2 apiece. Shield going to be used. Makes him drop off the pillars most importantly.
That was nice from Raisy, forcing out the shield, takes minimal damage. Spots Cypher again. Cypher could be in trouble over here, but that rocket, oh my god, he keeps hitting unbelievable shots. Oh, the combo though from Raisy was significantly better on top, so he's managed to get away the final clutch of the round, and now he's going to go into Ghost Walk. I thought he was going to Ghost Walk attack.
Well, he's got to be careful now. Lucky for him, Cypher doesn't have any weapons to use. He only has the nail gun. It's going to come down to the LG, and Raisy will get the kill, and he'll get the map. And now it means we go on to Corrupted Keep, with Raisy having a 1-map advantage. Currently, Zron waiting in the grand finals for his opponent.
Really close game. Really, really close game here on Blood Covenant. I think those shots over at Pillars I thought was going to do a lot more damage onto Raisy, but in the end, Raisy still felt good enough to counterplay. Unfortunately, the Visor couldn't do much for Cypher there, which is a big, big shame for him. He just didn't have the weaponry off the spawn to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't you have also backed away at the same time? I mean, he did kind of commit to the fight, or like force the fight earlier than maybe he wanted to. Obviously, time was a big factor. I didn't catch at what point we were at before the end happened, obviously, but...
No, it was very, very solid for Raisy at the end. And you asked a question from... It was probably rhetorical about what is Nyx going to do versus the Clutch. But I think we saw there, it's almost hard to verbalize because he just caught Cypher off guard with that initial LG damage. And it was a very awkward position for Cypher to shield and chase with that small knockback on the initial LG, around the pillars especially.
Right.
I think we see a couple of the weaknesses there from Clutch on that map.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're going to Corrupted Keep now. No more rail for both these two players, but I'm a little bit afraid for Cypher when we've already seen Raisy, what he can do on this map, how dominating he can be on this map. Actually, when I look back at his... Can be flipping my papers really quickly. What he did do on this map. on day 2. I swear I have.
I'll go back as well to the history
he
books.
beat Cooler 3-1.
Prepare for draft.
He
Beat Avec 3-0.
3, yep. And then he beat Toxic 3-0. So
Wow, so he's lost a round.
yep. And every round that he won on Corrupted Keep has been from frags. It's
What do you mean?
Like he's gotten 3. It wasn't like he won. Sorry, he got 3 frags. So as in, it wasn't like 2-1 or 2-0 or 1-0. It was 3 every time.
So that's a 9-for-1 round record for Raisy on this map. Let's see if Cypher can stand up to that. I wonder if we've got any Corrupted Keep stats for Cypher. In fact, I'll go back a little bit. Went 3-1 to Sparty.
I had them in my sights.
2-3 to Zron, so he lost it versus Zron. And he didn't play it versus Kelson. So limited stats we have, but let's do this, guys. Map 2, the last semi-finals. Possibly the last map before we go into the grand finals. Who's going to meet Zron? And he's stuck with Clutch first pick, which has not been typical of him through the tournament. We've seen a lot of Clutch stuff. Uh-oh. Hello. Oh, oh no! Whoops. That looked like a glorious moment for Raisy, and it just wasn't.
Only thing in my head that I'm thinking of right now is the Mortal Kombat whoopsie. That's all that's going on in my head. That was unfortunate for Raisy. He tried to make a big DP. I'm not gonna say that phrase.
I'm trying to imagine the things that was going through Raisy's mind, like, oh my god, what could I do with this opportunity over here? And then the starting shot goes, oh, I only did what 70, 80 damage? He's gonna get the kill anyway afterwards, but I'm still kind of like struggling to digest what happened beforehand.
Don't worry, I'll be able to Reddit so you can watch it back time and time again. I almost guarantee that. It's gonna be Raisy though with the Knicks up against the Clutch of Cypher. Trying to keep his distance, but he's getting bounced in the air, and that should be the kill. Cypher's gonna be able to turn that one around, and I'm gonna imagine Raisy is gonna be a little bit unhappy with how this round's unfolded so far.
I saw a chat saying perfect gauntlet opportunity. I was like, oh, if you got a gauntlet shotgun, yeah. I mean, the question is, what would you do in that scenario when you've got your opponent with your back turned, that array of weapons? Holy crap, Simon, what a combo at the end. Like, what is the perfect thing to do in that instance? Is it like a gauntlet to shotgun? I think that probably would have been maximum DPS.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
Well, there it is. After 9 previous matches where Raisy only lost a round on this map, Cypher manages to take one straight away.
Well, let's be fair. That was that should have gone as easily to Cypher as it did.
It was a pretty unique round.
Yeah. I think unique's a good way to put it.
A win's a win. I guess a map win is more important, but a round win is still a round win.
I think you have a very good potential in PR, saying that was unique.
Why?
Stopwatch.
It was. Or are you making a reference that I just don't get?
No, it was a reference. It was a reference. Either way, let's move past it because Cypher's been able to spot out Raisy.
Let's stay on it.
If you want to, that's, you know, you can do you. I'm gonna keep casting because this match isn't over just yet, and Cypher wants to be on the chase. Raisy in his home field advantage, I guess we can call it.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there a robot god in Quake? Like Elder God?
I don't think so. But I don't. Do we know what the gods look like? Is that a stupid question? Because we know the maps, like their terrain and everything like that.
That's, I'm curious if there's like an Elder God that's a robot. We'll have like robot themed maps or like futuristic themed maps.
I think we don't know the full story yet. I think Sinclair has still got some lore, lots of lore, waiting to uncover. Here we go, the fight. He's done it again. Bye-bye, Clutch. Raisy, stop picking this goddamn champion against me. You see what I can do to you.
Well, he said that, but probably in Belarusian.
Yeah.
Dairo's coming through.
I hope so, at least.
Gives away his position a little bit here. Raisy does steal away Mega, though, it looks like. He's still down that champ. That's a great predictive rocket as well into Cypher as he transition over towards Heavy. Speaking of Heavy, up in 8 seconds.
It's a long fight over the heavy, in fact. Even with spawning so late, LG comes down, Dire Orb, not going to counterplay. He's just going to back off a little bit. Checking it's clear, and he's all good.
Still going to be at a pretty big armor disadvantage, though, unfortunately. Don't think he's going to be able to restack up on that for a little bit of time until this heavy comes up. He's going to get it for free. He actually might be able to. Ooh. Can Raisy punish off the back of this, though? That's the real question. He drops down with the rocket.
Very aggressive with that orb, in fact, but he's not getting a whole lot for it. He's walked into a room where he's going to take tons of LG damage, and now Cypher's going to know that his stack is going to be weak, and he has to push him. He has to find where's the health bubbles he wants to get. What part of the map is he most keen on getting to right now? How can I get in his way? Oh, that was almost it. If he got that splash, that would have helped a lot. Oh, the rocket is perfect from Cypher. Now the Nyx. Raisy's Nyx is very scary, to be fair. Let's see if he can pull something together here.
But is it kill Ranger and kill Clutch in 2 minutes of time scary?
I wouldn't put it past him, but he's got to get to work in the next 30 to 60 seconds. And it might be no seconds at all.
Yeah, no ghost walk, no health. I think Cypher's gonna be up 2-0. There you go.
Good move. I think Raisy's gonna pick a different champion first now, because Clutch has just got owned at the beginning of each round. I think we're gonna see him go Nyx first.
Kind of angered the beast, or angered the bear. A Cypher here. Very convincing map, round victories, at least for him.
And you see how right I was just there? Doesn't that make you feel so good when it happens? Alright. I should be more professional. I know you felt it last time when you called something. So
yeah, but I also have like 19 years less experience than you with Quick.
No, Quick champions we have similar, so. Oh, there's the Ghost Walk. Is he gonna try and oh my god, it was close. He puts him on 5 HP somehow. Wall jumping around is going to secure armor.
A little bit sad to see Raisy not chase that too. He didn't really realize how low Cypher was, but again, securing heavy. Have Goose walk up in a few seconds. And consider this could be the last round of the map. Doesn't want to throw this one away. Already up 1-0 in the series.
Yeah, he doesn't like taking losses on Corrupted Keep. He takes it quite personally. Whoa! What a ghost walk there from Raisy. Cypher maybe suspecting something was up. Raisy just walks on past, goes to the LG area.
Got 10 seconds on ghost walk too, so no reason to not wait for that before your engagement. Okay, using those wall jumps to dodge away from rockets. The LG is coming out for Cypher.
Ooh. Damage is too much. Does he brave the clutch pick? He's not. He's going Ranger instead, actually. He's saving clutch till the very end. Oh, all the rockets.
And he gets Mega safely without taking damage from that. But can he push this? Can he get the kill now? He needs to tie things up here, already being down 2-0.
He needs to push it. And I think in about 5 seconds or so. So we can get the heavy armor straight after. That would be really perfect timing for Raisy to get a kill.
Looks like it won't happen just yet. Cypher's gonna keep his distance. 4 seconds on armor. Or heavy. Mega. Whatever. We'll get there eventually. He's gonna jump straight into it. He picks it up. Gets knocked into the air to help him out. Dire Orb swell, but falls a little bit short.
I'm seeing some mental rockets from both of the players at the moment. Raisy gets a good amount of LG off, and although he took so much damage, he's looking good now.
5 seconds on armor. If he can get this kill right before, like you were mentioning before, it might be huge. He also took one of those health bubbles too, so Cypher can't heal up as much as he wants. Armor now secured. He knows Mega's next, but Cypher should be able to pick this up. But how much damage will he take for it? Flick rockets. Doing about another 40 damage. That Dire Orb's going to take him really high into the air, and he gets the kill nonetheless with the drop with the LG. I almost thought he was going to go out of the map there.
But did you go to the top? I didn't even see where the orb went.
Yeah, it went straight through the ceiling. Well, through like the hole in the ceiling.
Well, the items are coming up now. Would have liked to have got the kill a little later. With the die orb, he can at least escape a little bit, but he's taken damage. He needs the die orb somewhere. Gets through to the mega health. He can continue deceiving Cypher. So job 1 done. Survive the shield. Job 2. Get that damage going.
That's gonna be... Yep. Raisy hitting the LG on that. Cypher, no shield. 2 against 1. And a minute and 20 seconds left to go here. Raisy, is he gonna go for the kill? Is he gonna try to drag this one out? Or is it gonna be equal? It's gonna be equal in champions now. Cypher. I don't even know what Raisy was doing there, to be honest.
And he used that for attack. All those, the die orb and everything like that, Raisy did. So it was a questionable play from him to hang around for so long. But yeah, Cypher Rockets, what are you going to do about that?
To be fair, this is a favorable matchup here for Raisy, I think. The clutch versus the visor.
Yeah, I was going to say before that this is still a really hard round to win because, yeah, this matchup does favor Raisy a lot. I think he'd rather close it sooner rather than later. He's going to go in now, but he's already losing time with the shield. He's going to have to back off a little bit. He wants to make sure he's got a super stack going for this fight.
Yeah, I don't know how Cypher is going to get back into this. Priestess sight's down. His stack really isn't there. Raisy knows he can probably just push in face to face and finish this off. 20 seconds left, but that time doesn't matter. And 15 seconds on shield. You can see he wants these time shards as well. He's going to pick him up. He's got shield back again. And now I don't know what Cypher's going to do here. He's got to force the shield out and somehow stay alive. He's going to have the teleporter to use. The mid-air rockets are going to land. And Raisy will get around on the board finally here on Corrupted Keep.
Alright, game on here in CK. I suspect he still won't pick Clutch to begin with. He's probably feeling a bit better with him now that he's managed to get some frags with Clutch. But, let's see. He's going with Ranger now. Both of them going with Ranger.
Okay, we'll tag along with Raisy in the beginning. Since he is the man down at the moment. At least Raisy's learning from his mistakes from those clutches. The 2 rounds he did use it off the bat, he's lost.
Keeping that distance at the moment.
I'm curious about your thoughts, by the way, about the nail out of Raisy versus the HMG. He hasn't used the HMG that much. In a lot of situations, like right there, we could have put out more damage versus the nail.
I would like to see him use the HMG a bit more. We usually see Raisy gravitate towards kind of the powerful things going on in the game and doing it better than others. So yeah, I'd like to see a bit more use of that. But it's also the zone control. It zones people out better than the HMG.
Ooh, that's wow, okay. Dart comes through. Mega's up in 2 seconds. Can he survive long enough? The Dart pushes him away and it allows him to pick up the Mega. Cypher's going to back off and Cypher actually going to give up ground on the heavy. Raisy, that trade working out so well in his favor.
That Dire Orb was seriously important from Raisy. It did no damage whatsoever, but it kept him alive long enough to get onto the Mega Health. And then he could push through and go over to Heavy.
Also getting rockets for the first time this round too helps.
Yeah, that'll give you a few benefits. And then there's going to be Mega picked up once more. He's not going straight to Heavy on this occasion though. Great for the drop. Heavy still up. Oh, he goes in for the Die Orb. Trying to figure out where the hell did Cypher go.
That rocket at the end too. Oh, damage was able to accomplish off of that. Oh!
Where did that come from? That was right to the temple. Cypher falls in this 4th round.
Uh-oh. Die Orb. Is Cypher lose another champion here? Oh, he misjudges the Die Orb with the jump pad. And he's getting knocked above the Mega. Off?
No way. Wow, I can't believe Cypher did that. That rocket at the Mega that launched him into the air and got Cypher the item. That could be a map-saving play.
I honestly am amazed that that rocket works so well. I would be so tilted if I was Raisy. He's got shield up. Probably can use it around Mega though. The thing is, he doesn't have rocket launchers, so he's got to depend on that starting shotgun or the LG, which he's gonna get now. Shield comes in, Cypher gets his up, but he will have Mega advantage. But can he get the kills though? The rocket's gonna bounce him in the air. Good little air dodges there.
Using the LG there was very nice for Raisy actually. He can go and get himself, well, these hourglasses. stop Cypher from getting them, and now attack the other ones, because Cypher's going to want to go there. And this fight favors Raisy. If he can lock himself in with Cypher, this will be very good for him.
6 seconds on shield. Gotta hurry and get this kill now, and he does. A shotgun, though, almost taking Raisy down. He's got the champion advantage. And that's all in Cypher's visor. That timing of the shield was fantastic, by the way, to really mitigate any damage he was going to take.
Oh, just doesn't get the angle on him. I'm trying to see how much health did Cypher have there. I think he actually had a fair amount left. Cypher, he can still get this round and get this map. And he knows that the Ghost Walk was already used by Raisy. And Raisy's being very aggressive with this. He's trying to get some damage. It looks like he wants to finish the round now. He manages to get him. We're 2 for 2 once more.
Prepare to fight.
And Cypher could get reverse sweeped in Corrupted Keep. He's got to find something left in the tank.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Alright, now on Cypher for the beginning of this round here on the Ranger. Clutch. Oh no, Raisy. You're 0 for 2 with Clutch starting. Corrupted Keep against Cypher.
This could be a gift for Cypher if he can do what he did before.
Oh, shield's been used. Dire comes through, does 100 damage, and Raisy's running out of shield time, and he's running out of health.
Well, you know what? It didn't happen the same way as before, but it still happened. Clutch has disappeared from Raisy, and now he's got to do all the work with either a Nyx or a Ranger.
Oh!
Whoa! Oh my god, he loses out though on the mega health. He's got to move away, 5 HP. Shotgun from a distance. That machine gun hurts. Unbelievable. And he sees the Ghost Walk getting used once more.
Oh, shotgun from the below, or from above. And Raisy somehow wins out on that, but he has no health left. He has no Ghost Walk. And he's just giving away his position with the nail gun spam.
Get out. Alright, and now all of a sudden, Raisy's got to do what Cypher did at the beginning of the round. With a fraction of the resources. But Raisy, I don't know what kind of genius you got to do, but you've got to show us. Any initial damage is good, so that's a positive start for him.
Oh my god, Cypher! I'm sorry for blowing everyone's ears up.
No! What? Raisy, that was an amazing move. You just deceived Cypher and made him fly off the... No, what the hell just happened?
Cypher's done that before. That's the thing. He's done that before. He's literally done that before. In
Why
day
now?
A,
Why
or
now?
Group A groups. Oh
Why now?
my
At this
god.
pivotal moment, he has to win this map. And he loses like the biggest asset that he had. Cypher though, his LG still looks good. Direorb's gone, and Raisy has to get out. He's still so weak. Manages to take armor. That's a big pickup for him. Ooh, a rocket going down. LG. This is still so hard for Cypher.
Oh no! Dire comes through. Cypher's on 40 HP left. And he's gonna get chased down. Raisy's gonna get the kill!
Round 5.
And Raisy has done it!
Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Oh. To know you lost the round, and the map, and the game, because of that suicide. That's unfortunate.
Can we have a moment of silence for Cypher, please? Alright, I think that's about enough. Virtus Pro, 3rd and 4th, respectively.